Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumiritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manubhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandekam Sri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavani Swari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest and the topmost knowledge, Pavitram Uttamam. So in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly how to control our mind. So if we just follow Krishna's instructions, even starting from the 3rd chapter also, the Karma Yoga. So even in the 2nd chapter itself, Krishna said that we have no rights to the results. That's what Krishna has taught us. So we don't have any right over the results. So that knowledge should be there with us all the time, that we cannot claim the results. So only thing we cannot stop acting, that we know that, but we can stop claiming the results. So we cannot claim the results. So that means we can stop claiming the results. So that is possible. Then the results are not going to affect us. That knowledge we have got it very clearly from Bhagavad Gita. If we don't claim that the results is ours, then we are not going to be affected by the results. So we should always keep this in mind. In every activity, we should keep this in mind. Whatever is the output, whatever is the result, we should not be claiming it. So that means we should not be affected by it. But for a normal person, if we say that, it looks very difficult to do. How can we suddenly, a person can start not focusing on the results? Because we start work only focusing on the results, only thinking about the results. Which work in general anyone is doing without even thinking about what will be the outcome. So if we should not be affected by the results, means we should not be even thinking about the outcome. We should do it our level best and leave it to Krishna. Because we don't own the results. Even though we are doing it for Krishna, even though we say that we are doing it for Krishna, still we should not be attached to the results. We cannot say that I'm doing it for Krishna. I'm very much attached to Krishna, and I want these results. So like that, we cannot say. Because we understand from Bhagavad Gita, totally there are 5 factors, 5 causes for the success of any action. So we need to understand that we are just one among them. And they too, we are not even doing it. We are forced to act by the modes of nature. So that way, Panchaitani Mahabahu Karanani Nibodame Sankhya Kritante Proktani Siddhaye Sarva Karmana. So Panchai means 5. Panchaitani Mahabahu Karana. Karana means causes. So Pancha Karanas, 5 causes. Siddhaye Sarva Karmana, for the success of all activities. Any action we take, any activity we take, for the success of all activities, there are totally 5 causes. So, Adhisthanam Tata Karta Karanam Cha Pratak Vidam Vividascha Pratak Cheshta Devam Chaivatra Pancham. So, the place of action, that is the field of action. So that's what is the Adhisthan. So that means we need to have also that karmendriyas for doing any action. A particular set of karmendriyas are needed. So for anything, if a bird needs to fly, it needs to have wings. Without that, it cannot fly. So all these things will become a part of Adhisthan. So it is the basically body, the place where the action is happening. So basically the body means the karmendriyas, the motor nervous system, and everything is near. Then the karta, the performer. So the performer is near. There are 3 types of karta are there. Jnanam karmacha kartacha, jnanam karmacha kartacha, tridaiva guna bedata. Prochate guna sankyanam yathavat shrunutanyati. So there are 3 types of kartas. So, mukta sango anagam vadi dhrityutsaha samanvita siddhya siddhyo nirvikaraga karta satvikam uchyate. So, one who is freed from attachment, mukta sango, and who has no ahankara, anagamvadi. Mukta sango, anagamvadi. Dhrityutsaha samanvita. One who is determined, who is utsaha, who is very much inspired, he has got very much motivated, utsaha. So, like that. So then, siddhya siddhyo nirvikaraga. So he is freed from success and failure, who is not focusing on the results. So that kind of karta is in the mode of goodness. So, an action means these 3 types of kartas based on the modes of nature. Ragi karma pala prepsu, lubdo himsatmako asuchi. So, harsasokan mitaka karta, tat rajasaga parikirtita. So, a person who is ragi, who is attached, karma pala prepsu, who is attached to the results of activities. So, lubdo himsatma ko asuchi. So, he is giving difficulties to his own body, himsatma. So, he is not clean, ko asuchi. So, harsa sokan vitaka karta. So, he is moved by happiness and sorrow, he is disturbed. So, such kind of person is in the mode of passion. So, such kind of karta. Ayuktaga, prakritaga, sabdaga, naiskritiko alasaga, visadi dirka sudricha, karta, tamasam. So, one who is not engaged, ayukta, we already know what is yukta. And who is controlled by, who is following the modes of nature, prakritaga and sabdaga, who is very obstinate. So, such kind of people who are basically in the mode of ignorance. So that way, this karta, depending upon which karta is there, that type of activity only is going to happen. That karma. What kind of karma we do, that also depends upon what kind of karta he is. So that's what we need to know. Everything is based on the three modes of material nature. So that way, adhisthanam tata karta, then karanam cha pratak vidam. So then many different types of instruments, pratak vidam, various instruments. So various tools basically to perform a particular action. A given set of tools are needed. If you want to write an exam, you need a pen, paper, all such things. They are all the tools. If a surgeon is performing a procedure, so he needs the tools. They needed tools, knife and everything, all the needed tools are they needed. So these are all karanam cha pratak. Then vividas cha pratak chesta. Then all the efforts what we put, endeavors. Vividas cha pratak chesta. Devam Chaivatra Panchama. So then, of course, at the end, Krishna. Krishna is also one of the 5 causes, one of the 5 factors for the success of all activities. When the fact is like this, we should not be worried about the results. We should not be thinking that, oh, I did not do this, I did not get that, oh, I should have done like this, I should have done like that. All such things are useless. Because those results, first of all, they don't belong to us. We need to understand. Everything belongs to Krishna. So that's why Krishna is teaching, saying very clearly, Tatraiva sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tvayaga pasyat akrita buddhidva nasapasyati durmati. Very important. Krishna is teaching very clearly. So, one who thinks that he is the only doer, Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam pasyat. So one who sees akrita buddhidva nasapasyati, he doesn't have intelligence, he is not seeing things correctly. So that's what akrita buddhidva nasapasyati durmati. Durmati means no intelligence. No intelligence. He doesn't have intelligence. So we need to see, we need to understand. So all these factors are playing role in our life. In each and every action, we need to understand every action, all these 5 factors come into picture. So, we should not be worried about our future. We should not be thinking about the results of our activities. We have to simply focus only on Krishna all the time. That's what is very important for us. So leave everything to Krishna. Let Krishna focus on these 5 factors. We are one among them, so let us play our role very nicely, very sincerely, with faith, with devotion, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So, then leave everything to Krishna. It's not in our hands. Then let Krishna decide the results. Because he's going to own the results. He's going to enjoy the results. And we are going to simply enjoy just remembering Krishna, that's it. Not by getting those results. Not by getting ourselves attached to those results, we are not going to enjoy. Our enjoyment comes by offering those results to Krishna. That's where we get enjoyment, we get happiness. By giving up the attachment to those results, by using those results in the service of Krishna, by pleasing Krishna. We may want to become very rich, millionaire, billionaire, whatever it is. But we should desire to become like that for Krishna. So that we can use all the wealth in Krishna's service. Not to enjoy ourselves. Because everything is owned by Krishna. So that way, we should not think that I want this, I want that. We don't want anything here. So that knowledge we are getting from Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, when we study again and again, every sloka, again and again when we study, that means when we listen to Krishna, then by Krishna's causeless mercy, So we will fall in love with Krishna only. So we are going to listen only to Krishna. We are not going to think or worry about anything else. So we will do everything for Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, it is happening like that. So let us focus like that. Focus our mind on Krishna, study Bhagavad Gita, listen to Krishna, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and offer prasadam to Krishna, and spread Krishna's message, and team up. If the devotees they are close by, so those who are attending our Bhagavad Gita class, so then we can team up to spread this Krishna's message. Because the satsang is very important. So that way we can identify all the devotees. That's what our only goal. Our only goal is to identify the devotees and give them this message, Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's what we should do. So that way we should, in each and every activity, we should fully depend only on Krishna, do everything only for Krishna. So then by Krishna's mercy, as Krishna repeatedly says in Bhagavad Gita, that by my mercy, so that's what we need. We want Krishna's mercy. If Krishna's mercy is there, so not only all our problems in this material world will be solved, also we are going to go to Goloka by Krishna's mercy. So that's why Machittaga Satatam Bhava. So you always think about me. That's what Krishna is teaching. And Krishna guides us. Krishna creates opportunities for us. So that way, we are already getting such very nice opportunities to please Krishna. There are devotees now. We have very nice team of devotees in Delhi and in Bangalore and in other cities also. Slowly it will catch up for sure. And we are planning a lot. And imagine, when it happens in the future, when we grow like this, every city, everywhere, if you have devotees who are joining this Bhagavad Gita, who are listening every day, who are understanding, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and preparing prasadam, offering prasadam to Krishna, they are all grouping, teaming up. And if we have so many devotees joining and studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita every day, so that's what is the greatest achievement we can have. It will take us to Goloka. If that happens, if all of us become instruments in that particular service to Krishna, so then ourselves going to Goloka is very much is guaranteed. That's what Krishna is saying. Bhaktimayi param kritva mam evaisati asamseva. So I guarantee the devotional service unto me, and you will come to me. There is no doubt about it. So that way, we are going to go to Krishna, no doubt about it. Because we are getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, and we are devotees of Krishna, and we have complete faith on Krishna, and we will serve Krishna. So that's what. So that way, all our anarthas, basically all our materialistic activities, attachments, everything is slowly getting washed away, cleansed away. So we are cleaning. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita is the pavitra. It is the purest knowledge. Nothing else is purer than this Bhagavad Gita. Nahi jnanena sadrisam pavitra miha vidya. So that kind of knowledge we are getting. And we can act. We can use our senses, our body, our everything. Kayena, manasa, buddhya, kevalai, indriya, rapi, everything. So with our body, kayena, with our mind, manasa, so indriya, senses, so buddhi, intelligence, so everything, we can use it to purify ourselves, to serve Krishna. So that way, we'll fully depend on Krishna in each and every action, every moment, every day. So that is happening by Krishna's mercy. Such kind of opportunity has already come to us, and we are making use of that opportunity. And for sure, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will go to Goloka and we will get this knowledge. We will understand everything. We know without any doubt that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We already know. By studying Brahma Samhita also, we understood very well. Everything is coming from Krishna only. Krishna is the Supreme. As whatever he says in Bhagavad Gita, everything we are understanding. So, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, by simply glorifying Krishna, we are going to enjoy. That's it. The real enjoyment comes to us only when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, sing Krishna's Kirtan, jump and dance singing Krishna's Kirtan, and serve Krishna. So that way, our mind is going to focus only on Krishna. So any type of materialistic attachment is there. Slowly, slowly, it will go away. And when we ourselves engage 24/7 in Krishna's service, so that means if we keep ourselves very busy in Krishna's service, so that means whatever we do, if we think that we are doing it only for Krishna, if we are studying, we are studying for Krishna. If we are working, we are working for Krishna. If we are cooking, we are cooking for Krishna. So whatever we are doing it for Krishna. So that's what is very important. With that mindset, when we do, then definitely our life is going to be wonderful, no doubt about it. So in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna told Krishna that whatever knowledge you are teaching, whatever yoga you are teaching, I don't think I can do it myself, because it is difficult, because the mind is restless, mind is turbulent. So like that Arjuna is telling. So that for that Krishna started answering. So that's what we started a study. So in the 6th chapter, sloka number 34, Arjuna is telling Krishna that basically the properties of mind. Chanchalam himana Krishna pramati balavadritam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva suduskaram. Oh Krishna, mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. So chanchalam, it's restless. Pramadi, it is agitating. It's turbulent, basically. Balavad, it is very strong, and Dhritam, it is very obstinate, it's very determined. So I think it's very difficult to control the mind. I can even control the wind. That's what Arjuna told Krishna. So the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong, O Krishna, and to subdue it, I think is more difficult than controlling the wind. So then in the next sloka, we studied yesterday, Krishna started answering. In the sloka number 35, Shri Bhagavan Vacha Asamshayam Mahabhago Mano Durnigraham Chalam Abhyasena Tu Kaunteya Vairagyena Cha Grihyate. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Almighty Arm, Mahabahu, it's undoubtedly difficult to curb the restless mind. There is no doubt, asamsayam. But it is possible by suitable practice with detachment. That's it. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. That's what we need to do. We need to give up. We need to practice giving up. We need to practice remembering Krishna. So with that practice, then it's easy for us to control the mind. That Sri Krishna said, O mighty arm, O son of Kunti, mighty arm, son of Kunti, it's undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment. Then Krishna is continuing in the next sloka. Asamyatatmana yogo Dusprapaiti me matihi Vasyatmana tu yatata Sakyo vaptum upayataga. So, without controlling the mind, it is impossible to become a yogi. It is impossible to get yoga. We cannot become a yogi without controlling the mind. So that is very important. So that's why our eating, sleeping, other recreational activities, all the activities, whatever we do, everything should be regulated. That can happen only if our mind is controlled. So without controlling the mind, we are not going to take care of our health, first of all. If our body itself is not working good, then how are we going to control the mind? So that's why Krishna is teaching here that Asamyatatmana yogo dusprapa itime mathi vasyatmana tu yatata sakyo vaptum upayatagam. So by proper endeavors, yatata, so it is possible to control the mind. So by appropriate means upaya. So by upaya, so it is possible, avaptum. So it is possible to achieve. So to control the mind. So what is that? Chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, focusing our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. That's what we are going to do now. And then studying this Bhagavad Gita, listening to Krishna and spreading Krishna's message and offering prasadam to Krishna. So all such things are going to help us to control the mind. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, in the 6th chapter, 36 slokas we finished. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work, but he whose mind is controlled and who strives by appropriate means is assured of success. That is my opinion. So we just have to focus, continue, depend fully on Krishna. It's all going to happen by Krishna's causeless mercy. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we will chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanattimradasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmiritamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Chitrita Mataji and Subir Mishra Prabhu says, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare Hare.
There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji Hare Krishna. Srabani Mataji Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, today I understood Prabhuji, and like I was making the notes also, like what are the 5 factors, like action we take, place of action, then like body, mortal, then karta, the performer. So he should be free from the results, he should not think of the results, right? And yeah, if he's attached with the result, then he'll get disturbed. So, and then what kind of karta, what kind of karma he's doing, and who is karta, it's all depend. Then various tools, like you said, with examples and all. So yeah, fully understood that. And yeah,
Krishna's mercy.
and I think if like even I am experienced, and if I don't feel like that, what would be the result? Then then everything gets settled by its own. I mean, people at times feel pity that, oh, you are going through this, but now I don't have that thing in my mind, right? That weakness has gone, that what will people think, what will the future will be. So it's like because one thing is like that, I have to do everything for Krishna without any expectation of result.
Exactly.
And yes, but I don't know, suddenly everything is like I'm getting opportunities also. So it's a miracle thing. Yeah.
Krishna,
So I'm feeling like, so it never happened earlier with me. So Prabhuji, I mean, it's very true that, that everything is like, you will get so many helping hands, and that I mean, work will be done by itself. You don't have to think about that.
Krishna is doing it. Krishna will do the work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your guidance and everyday's teaching. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. And what Mataji was saying, it's true. Everywhere we get help from Krishna's mercy only, Guruji. And
Yes,
that
Mataji. No
path
doubt.
you have only shown to us.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy is there, so we don't have to worry. He will take care of us fully. So this Bhagavad Gita knowledge itself will solve all our problems. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank
Hare Krishna.
you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Guruji, I had 16 rounds after so many days, complete today in the morning.
Very
So
nice, Prabhu.
for the last 2 months, I was reduced. I had reduced it to 8 rounds, but after a long time, I again tried and I got with the mercy of Krishna only
Yes,
16 rounds.
yes.
And
It's very nice.
Yes, Guruji, and one very important observation which I have felt today. The mind actually, it is wandering always and tend to wander wherever it is forced or by the Maya, you can say. In
Yes.
day-to-day activities, quite often we have to perform those duties, some official, some personal, and mind has to work on those circumstances. And when we meditate, quite often those situations, they attract the mind again. And
Yes.
mind wanders in those situations. But the observation was today that when the mind was wandering in those situations, I was trying to bring it back. I was also getting the in tidbits, the likely solutions that can make the life comfortable.
Yes.
The external world comfortable, the situation in which I am working that can be made comfortable. All kinds of ideas were coming. So I was just thinking, it is again the mercy of Krishna. When
Yes,
we
Prabhu.
meditate, we not only meditate to him, he understands that why he is perturbed and he gives solutions. So I was very happy to have these observations today.
Yes, Prabhu.
So just
Krishna
for the
appreciates.
benefit of all other devotees, I thought I should share it. So
Yes,
one
Prabhu.
should
Very
not,
nice.
one should not be bothered whether the mind is wandering. He should always try to bring it back to the Krishna, and all the solutions will come automatically with the mercy of Krishna. We are not the doer, it is the Krishna who is doing everything for us. So
Yes.
very beautiful, Guruji, very nice to be in Krishna consciousness. So nice of
Yes,
you.
Prabhu.
We are grateful to you,
Yes,
Guruji.
Prabhu. Very nice, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy. We will definitely make much more progress and make put a lot of service efforts to serve Krishna, no doubt. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
By Krishna's causeless mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. It's time to put the words into practice. We need to
Yes.
keep practicing.
Yes, Prabhu. It will happen. Krishna's mercy. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge will make us to do that. Prabhu. This knowledge itself will make that impact on us.
Yes, Guruji. I mean, I can when you chant and when you come out of the chant, you can. I mean, I could feel the difference. Like
Yes.
sometimes, some days we get covered by Maya. Completely covered by all these incidents.
Yes.
But when we think about Krishna, that's when we realize that okay, this is not us. This is not how we should be.
Yes.
I mean, like it's like a clear curtain, very thin curtain. You don't see it much, but all
Krishna's mercy.
all
All
Krishna's
by
mercy.
Krishna's causeless mercy. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Ahuti
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji. In
Hare
every session, the same message, surrender to Krishna and he will take care of everything. Truly,
correct.
those words are absolutely right. And we have surrendered to Krishna. And I'm sure we are going to benefit everybody we are going to benefit. And being in this group and, cultivating the Krishna consciousness, is really helping us out.
That is correct. Yes, Mother. Krishna has given us an opportunity. We will make use of it fully,
Yes.
no doubt.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Arjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I asked one question to you. Ki somebody has been a dream to have a Krishna dream to come. Why that happened also? And my dream also, that he's come.
Krishna came in your dream, Prabhu?
Yes.
Wow, very, very wonderful, Prabhu. So that's so nice. So that means you are remembering Krishna. So yes, Prabhu. So we should, that's what, we should be always remembering Krishna. So that's very nice, Prabhu. So that's why always focus our mind on Krishna. So he should be there in our dreams also. Of course, he is there everywhere. Krishna has mercy. If we are even dreaming, Krishna is with us. That's wonderful, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
And one thing also, I get a very so much angry I am. मैं गुस्सा जल्दी हो जाता हूँ मतलब मैं.
You know, Prabhu, like when you are studying Bhagavad Gita, that was this engage when you start getting this knowledge, and the anger comes, we know from Bhagavad Gita, that is because of attachment. Attachment to material sense objects. Because of that only anger comes.
Yes.
So Dhyayatva Visayan Pumsa Sangaste Supajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kama Kamat Krodho Abhijayate. So when our mind thinks about material sense objects, it develops attachment on them. From such attachment, strong desire to enjoy those sense objects come, and then from such desires, from that kama, anger comes. Because when our expectations are not fulfilled, then we get angry. So we should be attached only to Krishna. So then we will not get angry at all. So that's why Vita, Raga, Bhaya, Krodha. Raga, attachment. If from attachment only Bhaya and Krodha comes, fear and anger come. So if we are freed from attachment, then there is no fear and anger. So that's why we should be attached only to Krishna.
Okay,
but that will happen eventually, Prabhu, with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So don't worry. You continue studying Bhagavad Gita, it will slowly go away. You understand that, Prabhu?
And the anger has been so issue me, and my home, my mother and father said, "Why you so much anger?"
It will go away, Prabhu. For a period of time, you study Bhagavad Gita, fully depend on Krishna. Don't get attached to anything. Just do your job very well. As a student, study very well. Focus. Krishna is going to give you the knowledge, remembrance. Everything comes from Krishna. So just like Arjuna. So your name also Arjun. So like Arjun, how he did everything for Krishna. So like that, you do everything for Krishna. You study nicely for Krishna. Don't worry about the results. So then all such things will go away from.
Okay.
You understand that, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Srinivasan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhudaran Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Pranam, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Really wonderful session, Guruji. Today also you have main thing you have said that do everything you do for Krishna and don't worry for results. You enjoy the Krishna consciousness, Krishna's name, not the results. The Krishna is enjoyer of all the results. And that is I think that is the key of entire Bhagavad Gita. You know? If we can maintain ourselves, not worrying about the results, then all the miseries, all the sorrows, all the anger will go away, I think. And that is the answer, I think. Really wonderful sloka, wonderful relation. Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us and reminding us daily that the Krishna consciousness is only the solution for all
Yes.
the miseries in the world. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna. Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Rama. Rama Rama.
Ram
Hare
Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Thank you. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Sorry,
Hare
Guruji, not feeling well, so unable to speak.
Okay. You're getting better, Mataji?
Yeah, feeling better now.
Okay.
Little bit, so weather is
Yeah,
changed.
yeah. Lalita
So,
Mataji was not well day before yesterday. Yes, madam.
yes, Guruji, nice to hear all the devotees' conversation. It was very nice.
Yes,
So
madam.
I was very in dreams also. Whenever we think so much, means he will come in our dreams, no?
That is correct. That is
So I
correct.
have felt sometimes. So I was imagining that actually it will be it is a very wonderful experience having Krishna in our dreams.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. That's what we want. Always we want to remember Krishna all the time. So yes, madam.
Whenever we deeply think of something, that will come in our dream.
Then, yes.
It means that we are thinking deeply of Krishna.
Krishna. That's correct. That's correct. Yes.
Okay, Guruji.
It's all, yeah.
Thank you.
That shows that we are very much Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna.
True, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mohanand Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. As usual, it was so wonderful. And
Yes.
really enjoyed the class and very happy. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. And tomorrow is Saturday, and by Sunday I'll be able to give you some input.
Sure, sure. Yes,
And,
they are going to
yes.
discuss tomorrow. You told me. Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Guruji. And Srinivasan Prabhu has come to me yesterday. We discussed a lot about this issue, and we are planning something. He is also trying, and
Yes.
we will be able to give you some input by Sunday.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Once we finalize the place, then we can plan all other things. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy, we will. Yes, Prabhu. That's very nice, Prabhu.
Yes, yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare
Guruji, thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the
Hare
class.
Krishna. Thank you.
Today, before when you started the class, you were talking about, you are not the doer, right? Which of course, I know. It is very interesting that, right now we are going through our annual review cycle. And, in Amazon, they ask us to write something called, you have to put like something called a brag sheet, in which you have to say that if you were not there for the last 1 year, what would not have happened. So basically you have to tell what you did for the year. And the only one thing comes to my mind is saying that, I'm not the doer, really. I mean, I might have helped with one of the things, but I'm not the doer. So, I'm trying to tell my boss also at some point that, listen, I did some work, the best of my, but it didn't happen only just because of me.
Yes.
So
yes.
I wanted to bring that in context and say that, even though we are not a doer, sometimes we are asked to claim something. And obviously there are people who claim more than what they did, and there are people who claim less than what they did. But at the end of the day, not everybody understands that they were not the doer. it happened not because of them, but all the factors and all
That is
the
correct. That is
timing.
because of ignorance we are doing. That's what is called ahankara, correct? So when ahankara means thinking that we are the doer. So that's what ahankara. Ahankara vimudatma karta aham iti manyate. So that's what is called ahankara. But only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it will go away. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. So that's why I just wanted to bring that context. But and there's a reverse is also true. If something did not happen, it's not because you didn't make it happen either, right? So you can't 100% claim responsibility for something not happening either. But then
we should not be wasting our time in all such things. We should simply focus on Krishna. That's it.
Yes, Guruji. But your superiors and your management chain will look to blame somebody, and corporate world is completely materialistic world. It is.
But when we depend on Krishna, Krishna will do our job. So he will take care from. That's the advantage, correct? For the devotees
that is
of
true.
Krishna. So he will do all. He will fill everything, all the plan, everything. He will take care. That's what will happen, bro. Everything will go so nicely. No issues, no problems, because we are under the protection of Krishna, bro.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I'm not concerned at all.
That we can feel. We can feel very much. Yes, bro.
Yes, Guruji. So thank you for the class. Thank you for, I just wanted to share that context on, real world versus our spiritual world is completely opposites.
Real world is very results oriented, correct? Krishna says
Guruji.
the results are for me, but any industry, any corporate, the main thing is that results oriented, correct? If no results, then it's a problem. That's the problem.
Yes, Guruji. So, but thank you for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Subhalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Today's class very nice, Guruji. You are explaining so beautiful.
Yes.
But our meditation was very nice.
Yes. We are able to chant Hare Krishna.
I thought my view is Krishna's, whatever he says. A view is my eyes. That view, I think that so much long experience, long, what is grace?
Yes, Krishna's mercy. Yes, it's completely Krishna's mercy.
Today's class is very nice.
Yes,
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna, Asha Srimadaji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. We are always able to enjoy. Every day we are able to enjoy. Yes,
Yes. If we sincerely follow all the guidelines of Bhagavad Gita, then we attain the supreme goal of pure
supreme bhakti. Yes, Krishna. Yes. No doubt. Krishna's mercy will happen. Yes, Mother.
Yes, really, Guruji, it's all about you.
Yes, Mother. This knowledge will take us to Goloka, no doubt, Mother. Krishna's mercy. We are very fortunate.
Yes, Guruji. We are very grateful.
We will identify all the devotees, Mataji, so that way it will be thousands of devotees. So it will happen. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji, yes. It's very true. You are keeping us Krishna conscious regularly. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Every day we are able to keep in contact to serve Krishna, to remember Krishna. Yes, Mataji. This is a great, very unique opportunity. Like because every day we are able to remember Krishna, not once a week or something like that. At least 6 days a week we are able to remember. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Aruna Prakash Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Mataji,
Today's
Pranam.
class is very nice, Prabhuji. I am understanding very easily your teaching.
Yes, yes, yes. It's
By
all
chanting, there is vibrations in my heart. Feeling, wonderful feeling is there. I can't tell in
yes.
words.
It's all. We'll do more. We'll do in Krishna's mercy in future. We will keep doing this more and more. It will happen. Yes, ma'am.
All time my mind is wandering around Krishna, Prabhuji. after attending your classes, that happened. Prabhuji.
Yes, because we are
Hare Krishna mantra for 1 year, but now that there is very great change in my
great difference. Yes, yes, yes. Because with the knowledge, when we do and we do it in the way Krishna is teaching us, we will see the effect. Yes, mother, you are right. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu. Thank you.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna. Bala Reddy Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mahendra. Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Guruji. We keep learning how our mind is more difficult to control than the wind. Yes, Guruji. So true.
Yeah. Krishna said very clearly, without controlling the mind, there is no way of becoming achieving yoga.
Yes. Yes, Guruji. It's so true. We need to really control our mind and sense objects, which we keep seeing with our senses and hearing, but connecting ourselves to Krishna will help us.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Thank
Hare
you,
Hare.
Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Hare. Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Bala Reddy Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Really, Prabhuji, if you think and automatically work will start on the Krishna. So I also felt very much whenever anything, if you do Krishna chanting or something, work will be there. Automatically it happens.
It will
Okay,
just take a
that is the real feeling. Whatever the office work also, if you forget and do, okay, automatically someone will help and it will complete automatically. Many times I felt. And we should not think about the work. Automatically it will taken care of by someone or something.
Yes. Yes, all of Krishna will do. Krishna is, that is Krishna's work. He will take care. Yes.
Yes, but we should be the chanting should be in Hindi they will call, it should be Shraddha should be there and Nishtha should be there. In Bhagavad Gita also there. Okay, these words. So, okay, Prabhuji, going good with your association, with your blessing and Krishna's blessing. Okay, really going good, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Prabhuji. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Bol. Sunil Shivas, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dandavad Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabodharan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
So this is a wonderful class. So, I think all this Prabhuji, Mataji, they are getting enlightened by all these slokas.
Yes.
And,
Yes,
so we are going towards on the execution side, how we are going to execute all those whatever we are learning. Execution is very, very important. Slowly we have to go into the execution side. So
yes.
That is what it is occupying in our mind, how to execute. That execution mode we have to catch and keep a tight rope on Krishna so that he will not leave you. So that is the essence of this whole class, what is conducted by you. And everyday lecture, it should create a binding on Krishna. So Krishna, once you fold his leg, he will not leave you. So that is what I want to express myself. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Prabhuji
Krishna.
rightly told the great analogy, the rope. If you are interesting, that if you connect with only Krishna, then only the mind, we are fortunate. We are not a dog or animal. We are human beings. So we are fortunate to listen this powerful and Bhagavad Gita. I'm feeling that. So it is a great knowledge you are getting. You are fortunate. So as a human being, I am very fortunate. The Pranisu Manava Sashtaha. Really, it is nothing to express. I will connect with God. So God is already, we have connected with Lord Krishna. So I found one devotee from Bengal, and she is not married. Always, wherever she goes, she is with Lord Jagannath. Wherever go, as today I saw how they are devoted, sincere to the God. And any moment, day and night, we should not keep in touch. We should not go away from Lord Krishna. Always in mind, our mind gets wavering, and Krishna is so sympathetic to us. Every moment, how to lead life, any moment. So Lord Krishna is just like a father. He guides us. And very sincerely, oh, dear my creatures, you follow this, follow that. Mind gets generally disturbed and rather wavering, flickering. So to control the mind, that is very important. Really, unless mind gets only Visaya Bhogo and this material pleasures, bandha, manabandha, vastu bandha, all we are bandhas, we are bondage. So to release from this bondage, only we have to connect with Lord Krishna and nothing else. Anubandha, there are so many bandhas. So get released from this transcendental knowledge. Only Gita. You are great. We are doing great job, Guruji. I am very much indebted to you. I think of that. Now at the late hour, every children, even small kid, should start with Gita. When a child gets born, should be given this knowledge. It is so important. One life is worthless without Gita. What I feel now, the importance of Gita, it is so important. We should not miss at any cost. We make the people, others also, to be involved in this class. Really, from all ages, it is now common and mandatory. When you realize this, then only you can understand the importance of Gita. Now I realize whatever I wasted my life, I now repent. At this latter stage, I come to realize the importance of Gita. Why did I waste my whole life? So I cannot get back. I am now repentant and very much sorry for that. That poor child when he gets born to this world, he should be given this knowledge. At any cost, Gita is so part and parcel, the important of life, important, without which one cannot move an inch. I feel now, I think throughout life, the Gita should not be get away from wherever we go, we should have Gita book. So Prabhupada has rendered a great service. Whole world is now getting benefited by his publication of books. All my devotees, I request all the books published by ISKCON, one should possess whole. So one day, within 1 month, so Guruji will have a video call for all the devotees to show the Gita book and the other books written by Prabhupada and ISKCON publications, so that we feel proud that at least the Jnana Jagya we are doing. The Godhead magazine, all the books written by Prabhupada and the publication of ISKCON. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata naman, naman, naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.